Welcome back to Night Shifter Sports. We are gonna do tight end Dynasty 10 through 1.
Yes, sir.
He just informed me I'm gonna hate his first pick, which means
there's no way you got.
Which
the same
means
guy.
I think you and me might have the same guy. Because I think you're gonna hate my first pick.
Oh man, dude, this is good. This is exciting.
If you did not see our redraft, towards the end of the episode, me and Cameron got very hostile, and there was a lot of yelling. It was
yeah, we're just disappointed in the shakeout of the 2 and 3 spot.
Yeah,
really,
a lot of ice cold takes on his part.
Yeah.
But I would definitely go listen because it
worth it.
High quality content for sure.
Yep.
So
all right,
you're 10. Say it.
My 10. Kyle
Pitts.
Yes. Dude, let's go. Dude, that's exciting. Dude, that's hilarious.
When you told me I wasn't gonna like it,
dude, you gotta have him.
You do. He's 24.
He's 24,
dude.
I'm loving Penix.
I know you're high on Penix.
I'm high on Penix, dude.
Yeah.
I'm loving that.
That's awesome,
dude. That's
hilarious. Yeah, when you said I wasn't gonna like it, I knew exactly who you had.
I had to throw him in there.
He was the tight end 15 last year. Wasn't great.
No,
right?
and I think he's a dirt cheap draft pick.
Yeah,
and he's a slept on draft pick. I think. I shouldn't say that for sure.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
you hear it every year. Kyle Pitts is going to be the guy. Kyle Pitts is going to be the guy.
I don't think he's gonna be the guy.
He might not be the guy, but
I think he's got to play. He's got to play better one of these years.
I mean, he had 602 yards, 4 touchdowns, 7.7 fantasy points per game.
Yeah,
dude, I would just like to think he's gonna step up.
Yeah,
with Penix.
I agree. Yeah, no, I think he's young. Right,
God, that's great.
The problem is right. I think he needs to play a slightly better before something happens to him and he gets just kicked out of the league. But
dude,
I don't think at 7.7 fantasy points a game. I don't like at 602 yards, 47 catches, 4 touchdowns.
I think his touchdowns are going to go up.
He's not going to get. I don't think he's going to lose his starting job by
no. And like I said, I'm liking Penix slinging him the rock.
Yeah, that's good.
That guy's a slinger.
That's your best take I've heard.
Dude, that was great. I'm so glad you agreed with me on the 10. That's great.
Well, let's try to back it up. The 9.
You're going to hate it. Dalton Kincaid.
That is, we're driving the bus to the school with all the kids in it, and Cameron just took a left and drove off the Grand Canyon, dude. I don't know what just happened. Dude, I don't even have Kincaid's stats because I wasn't even thinking we were going to talk about him today. 448
yards, 2 touchdowns, 7.8 fantasy points per game. He's 25. He is going to step up. He's got Allen slinging it. He had, last year he was battling knee and shoulder injuries all season. There's a reason.
He was just battling and playing.
And I know they got Dawson Knox, but Dawson Knox is not the long-term deal.
Okay.
I don't think so. And, he saw the second most deep routes, and Josh Allen is a slinger.
Yeah. No, I agree.
And I think he's going to step up. I do.
Well,
I really think he's going to step up. At the 9 on a dynasty, I think Kincaid's got a chance. I really do. I'm
not saying I hate Kincaid. I'm just saying, like, I would take Pitts over Kincaid, obviously.
Well, yeah, I would not.
You,
no,
I don't know. I think there's a little more value out there. I don't know. I
think there's a value with Kincaid.
I can see me ending up with Kincaid because I wait forever for tight ends.
I think you'd be happy with him. I really do. I think
happy would be a very, very loose term. I think
you'd be happy. Trust me. Just wait until the season starts. You're gonna be like, "Yep, that's exactly who I need on my team."
Yeah, I don't think so,
dude. All right,
we're going back to ice cold takes.
Who do you got?
Kraft at my 9.
That's ice cold.
You probably have him like I don't even want to know where you have him. It's not ice cold. It's not ice cold at all. Kraft was the 10th tight end last year.
He's number 1 in yards after catch per reception.
Well, that's fantastic.
That's great.
It might be okay.
He's 3rd in the missed tackles forced.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I think I have him. Well, I have him behind.
He's the starter of the Green Bay Packers for sure.
Yeah. No, the problem is
they can't run it with Josh Jacobs forever.
No. I think Tucker Kraft is a solid pick. I just think I just don't. Like, I'd be happy with him.
Of course you could be happy with him. I got him in Dynasty, and I also got Brock Bowers, and I'm feeling just right.
I do like him. Again, right. You are making me question my call a little bit here.
With the stats, dude. I mean, he had 707 yards, 7 touchdowns.
Yeah.
He had 9.6 fantasy points per game. He's 24.
So I was torn
going to be a dog
between him moving him at 8 and 9. I mean, now you're making me feel bad. I probably should have him at 8. But no, I mean, again, I like Tucker Kraft. I think he deserves to be on this list. I think he deserves to probably be starting on somebody's dynasty team. He probably might deserve to be starting on somebody's redraft, depending on how everything plays out. I think he's a solid tight end, and I don't think there's a lot of risk with Kraft. That's the only good thing about Kraft is I don't think Kraft is going to put up a 25-point game, but I don't think Kraft is going to put up a 4-point game. I think Kraft is going to.
He's going to average out.
He's going to play a consistent that's why I like Goddard. That's why I like Goddard.
Well,
Goddard's not on my dynasty list.
Okay,
Goddard's not on my dynasty
list. There's no
list.
way you're drafting Goddard.
The reason I like Goddard is because he's consistent. Like, I had him last year, and he wasn't blowing stuff out of the water.
No.
But honestly, when he got hurt is when I started losing football. I started losing games as soon as he got hurt because I wasn't getting a consistent 10 to 12 points a game.
No, and I'm not disagreeing with you, but
yeah,
I think Kraft's going to be a lot better.
Yeah. No, I mean, you're not going to lie. I mean, I don't know about a lot. I mean,
I think he's going to step up. I think Magic Golden opens up some room for him to, Christian Watson always hurt.
There's no way. I guess we'll find out. But there's no way you have him better than 7. Oh my God! There's no way. There's no whatever. We'll talk about this.
Well, I've done some thinking on myself, and I've switched some guys around, and that's where you got Kraft at the 9, right?
Yeah, I got Kraft in the 9.
I got Hawkinson at the 8.
Did you even say your 9?
Yeah.
Who's your 9?
Kincaid.
Oh, that's right. Bad take. I forgot. It was so bad. I forgot.
I got Hawkinson at the 8. Okay.
Yeah, that's who I have at my 8.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He sucks.
No, Jordan Madison is going to be missing a few games. He had. It's just a dog.
I think Hawkinson is going to bump up. I think he's going to be.
In his first 3 games, he averaged 45 to 47% snaps per route, and then after week 11, he had 61% of the snaps, and he finished the 5th most in downstream routes per target.
Yeah,
I think he's going to be decent again.
Well, he's 28.
He's 28, and that's not that bad.
No, I mean, I think Hawkinson. They want. I mean, I don't know.
He's going to step up, right?
I don't know. I mean, I think he's gonna play better than he did last year. I mean, I do think he's gonna play better. I mean, I don't think he's gonna play lights out better.
But before that ACL injury, he was. I think he's feeling right.
He's right. I have him one spot above Kraft, which I think is
not right.
No, it is right. I think Kraft is gonna average 10-ish points a game, and I think maybe Hawkinson can average 11 to 12 points a game. Maybe
you're dogging Hawkinson in redraft.
Yeah, no. But the thing is
I don't know, dude. I think
there's just I don't know. I don't like it. I mean, I have him at the 8. I think he's okay. Obviously, you're taking him over Pitts. There's no question on that.
Of course, you have to because I think Hawkinson has shown spurts of being a dog.
I think he's going to play slightly better than Kraft. This is why I have him at my 8.
Huh. Okay.
7.
Who do I got?
Who do you got?
I want to do an audible, but I'm going to go Colston Loveland. I should probably be moving him lower. I would think.
I mean, it's not a terrible take.
But
it's not a great take.
Ben Johnson is in the room, and supposedly Ben Johnson's got his Sam Laporta. Well, I don't know.
He only had 582 yards last year. 5 touchdowns.
He's got great route
56
per route efficiency.
56 catches. I mean.
He's a good pass catcher.
He's good.
My only thing is,
which one did you say?
Colston Loveland.
Okay.
Caleb Williams has got to step up.
I think he's going to be better.
I think that helps.
I don't think he's going to be drastically better. I think he's going to be better.
I think Loveland's going to be dominant in that aspect if Caleb Williams steps up. By the way,
I don't hate it. Again, I have him not that far away from that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to go with him at the 7.
How high do you have Kraft? My Lord.
I got him so high. He's in the mac and cheese, dude. Mac and cheese.
I'm scared to just hear where you have him.
Mid-round audible, okay? I've been changing it after I've been reading, okay? But yeah, I'm going to go Colston Loveland at the 7, and I don't know who you're taking.
Andrews, the 7.
Mark Andrews.
Mark Andrews.
I must have missed my paper or something. I don't know what's going on with my paper, but
it's 29.
I don't know.
Who knows what's going to happen with him, right? I think I think he's going to be with the Ravens the rest of his career. I could see
You would hope.
I could see him doing a kind of a Kelsey-ish kind of thing, Kittle kind of thing, where he's just with the team forever, it seems like. And I think Andrews averaged 11 points a game last year. He did have 11 touchdowns. I hope
He's
they
dominant for the touchdowns.
implement him a little more. I don't know. I have scribbles all over this because I was moving everybody around.
I did too.
I really don't know. The tight end dynasty, I feel like, is so
Skewed.
touchy compared to the redraft. I think redraft, well, I mean, we obviously don't agree, but I think it's kind of straightforward in my opinion. The dynasty is just, it's so hard to, with age. Like, right? Like, how do you value,
for sure.
how do you value age? How do you value this?
And that's the thing, like, you want a young tight end, and you also want the Andrews.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't.
And who knows how good they're going to be long term. Like, right?
Right.
You don't know. Like, I think Andrews, I don't know. I have Andrews at my 7, but I don't know if I'm taking Andrews. Like, if I'm sitting there, I know I have Kraft at my 9, but I could easily jump Kraft up just because of the age.
Dude, I don't know how you got Kraft so low.
Yeah, me neither.
Or so at the 9.
Yeah, 9. Yeah,
I think he's
I
proved to be better than what everybody's been dogging him
I
for.
could see jumping him up, and I agree. I wherever you have him, again, I don't know if I'd have him any higher than the 7. I wouldn't have any higher than the 7.
I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 or 6.
That's nuts. Yeah, I think
But
7 is like. I think if I was going to move Kraft, and move him to the 7. I could see putting him in front of Hawkinson and Andrews just for the age.
Well, yeah, I'm putting him in front of Hawkinson. I don't even have Andrews on my list.
Yeah, well, he'd be in front of Andrews.
Yeah, well, my 6.
6.
Tucker Kraft.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I just don't know how you don't take him.
Dude, I think you might.
I don't know.
You might be missing some dogs.
3rd and missed tackles forced. Like, he's gonna be lethal.
No, I mean, I think it's
he was number 1 in yards after catch per reception. Dude, I just don't know how you don't you have him so.
Dude, you know how I feel about the Packers, dude. I mean, I like Jacobs,
dude, but Love is a good dynasty quarterback.
Maybe
that would be a nice. That would be a nice stack.
Maybe
I think dude. I think
it would be a better stack. Would be Malik Willis and Tucker Kraft.
Dude, I don't know.
I don't either.
He stepped up, and he's going to be the starter.
Dude, I really don't know. I'm still trying to figure out my scribbles. Right
dude, he's going to be the starter of that team. He is. He's a starting tight end. And I think Josh Jacobs is going to move it back a little bit, and he's not going to be – they're not going to kill him like they did. Probably are.
Yeah.
But I think Kraft is going to open up the passing game for the Packers. I think Golden's going to open it up a little bit, and I think he's the guy that I want on my team.
Yeah, no, I think
and he runs a 4.6 40-yard dash. I mean, he's fast.
Yeah.
So, and he's a big boy. So, I'm taking Kraft at the 6, and I'm going to be very happy with that. So, yeah.
I got Loveland.
Okay.
I just
one spot flipper Roo.
He just kind of, I don't know. Again, I didn't watch him in college because I don't have a bunch of time to watch college, but looking at the stats and stuff, like he played decent. I think he's going to be good for the team.
I'm hoping Ben Johnson can bring out Caleb Williams for the sake of everybody on that team.
Yeah, I think he's going to be good for the team. He's 21. He's young as hell.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. I really don't know much about the guy. I think I'm taking him for hoping he kind of turns into like a Kraft or somebody, like a 10, 12 point machine for the next 10 years.
Yep.
I don't think he's going to be lights out. I think there's another rookie on this list that I think he could be lights out.
I can probably guess.
You probably could take a guess.
But
he would be my 6. Loveland would be.
All right, 5.
George Kittle.
Same. He was number 1 in fantasy points per game. He's 31. He's getting out there.
But do you know how long his contract is for?
No, was it?
He's at 5 more years on his contract.
Oh my god!
So I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. I
looked it up.
I should have moved him.
I looked him up. That's the reason he made my 5.
I should have moved him.
He's in contract technically through 2029. I
should have moved him.
It is optional.
Thanks for telling me.
After the next, I think he's got 2 or 3 more years, and then it's like optional the last 2 years, whatever.
Wow.
He's in contract for the next 5 NFL seasons.
That's crazy. I did not know that.
Yeah, he'll be 36 by the end of his contract.
I guess Kelsey's got a 2-year deal.
I don't even know. I think he's got one more year on his deal.
One more year on his deal.
I don't
and
even
he's
know.
what, 34?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
He's 34, and he's still performing at a high level.
Yeah. So I
should have
truly
moved him down further.
I truly think. I mean, I have scribbles everywhere because I moved everybody. When I found that out, I made the list, and then I started looking some stuff up. And I'm like,
yeah, that'll kill you.
No, and then I'm like,
well, I wish I knew. I should have looked that up. I didn't know he had that long in the league.
Yeah. So
at the 5. You know, I feel like now we just skewed him. Really, yeah. I think we skewed him at the 5. I think he should be lower.
I think he could be.
I think he could be, but I think we skewed him. I don't know, dude.
I have a lot of faith in my 4, so that's
who's that?
Tyler Warren.
Yeah, that's who I got. Jeepers, criminy, dude. Ranked top 3 yards per route run receiving in college.
1,200 yards last year.
Yeah, he's a
104 catches, 8 touchdowns. Played against, went to Penn State. Played against Big Ten schools.
Mm-hmm,
Big Ten is,
no joke.
They're good, especially defensive wise. Big Ten seems to always have good defense.
So here's the deal. Slinging it for him.
Yeah, that's the issue.
You smooth with.
I think it's a long term thing, right? I think he is a
Anthony Richardson. Well, granted, he's getting hurt or he's got surgery or something like that.
I don't even know.
He's not.
I hope Daniel Jones plays.
I think Daniel Jones is a true upside for Tyler Warren.
Yeah, no, I think Tyler Warren is going to be. He's 23.
He's going to step up.
He's a guy that I think you're gonna. I don't think you're going to regret picking. He's electric. I think he's going to be. He could be a great. I think he could be a top 10 tight end. There's a lot of question marks for this year, maybe next year, but I think he could be a top 10 tight end probably 80% of his time in the NFL.
Man,
I think he's I think he's electric, and I think he's gonna be good.
He is going to be good. I don't disagree with that. It's crazy that he performed that well at Penn State. You know what I mean? Yeah. With those big schools like that, and I'm liking it. I'm liking it at the 4. That's who I'm going. 23. Might as well rock with Tyler Warren at the 4.
Yeah.
3.
Well, we should be the same.
Okay.
Are you gonna do this again?
Who do you got?
Laporta.
Yep. Okay. McBride,
and then Bowers. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll 3 Laporta.
You didn't want to switch Laporta around?
No.
Okay.
Laporta. He's 24.
He's 24. He's
obviously
an electric offense, though.
Dominant rookie season.
Yep.
There's just a lot of offense going on, and obviously he kind of almost got gypped out of it.
Yeah, I agree.
That's really what happened last year.
He did get gypped out.
So much offense, and he kind of lost when Williams picked up, and Gibbs played unbelievable, and Montgomery, obviously plays good. And obviously Amara St. Brown, and
they got a good team. That's the thing.
Tim Patrick, I think it was, ended up playing pretty decent. It's just
he actually didn't play that bad either.
There's just so much to go around,
mouths to feed at that team.
And Laporta kind of suffered. He was the one that suffered a little bit off of all the.
7 touchdowns isn't bad.
No, but he just but Laporta should have been a top 3 tight end, top 4 tight end. It's just that's what everybody expected him to be last year.
That's where they were drafting him that early. Like he was going to be the number 1.
Yeah, and he could have been, but it's just they spread the ball around too much, and they have too much dominance on their team. But I think Laporta he's one of those guys that I think they're going to try to hold on to for a long time.
I agree.
And
of course they're going to hold on. I mean, he's 24. I think that team. I'm hoping with Ben Johnson being gone, it's going to open up a different type of offense for that team.
Yeah, and I think
he's going to regress himself back into it. Like he's going to bring himself back into that offense.
Yeah. So I just think I think the 1, 2, 3. I think there's no question.
I don't think there's questions. You can't even argue on it. I really don't think
McBride. You're going to hate this that I'm even going to say this. I think McBride and Bowers, if the ages were switched, so McBride's 25, Bowers is 22. If the ages were switched, I think you could argue McBride is the one.
Don't even say that, dog.
I'm serious. I think if McBride was 22 and Bowers was 25, I would take McBride at the 1.
Let me guess.
But he's not.
Let me guess, because he's going to have more than 2 touchdowns.
He's just dominant.
I agree. He's gonna. I know. I agree.
He's dominant.
He's a good, and I think this year with Marvin Harrison stepping up, and I think it's gonna help McBride when he steps up. You know what I mean? It's gonna open up opportunities for McBride when Marvin Harrison steps up.
Marvin Harrison isn't stepping up.
For sure.
He might be stepping on it.
Yeah, you might be sitting on it. But yeah, I think McBride's gonna step up.
Yeah. So I mean, McBride's a 2
with touchdowns.
Yeah, McBride's a 2. There's no question.
Yeah.
Again, I think if the ages are flipped, I think
it's you have a better argument, but I don't know if I would still gamble on it.
No,
because I'm liking Geno Smith.
Yeah,
slinging it.
That is the only concern with Bowers, right?
Is Geno?
No. Is what's after Geno, right? But he played really good with Aiden O'Connell.
Well, let's just bring Aiden O'Connell back.
He played. Well, I think we should bring Gardner. Actually, no.
Minshew?
Jameson
Winston.
Jameis Winston.
Dude, that highlight you sent me of him is hilarious.
Dude, the guy's a dog.
He is a beast.
Jameis Winston should play. He should play for every as a quarterback for every team every week. Just rotate.
Just rotate
just
him.
for fun.
Just a rotating quarterback.
Every Sunday Night Football needs to be Jameson Williams. Needs to be the quarterback.
Jameson Winston.
Jameson Winston. I don't know why I say Williams. Jameson Winston needs to be the quarterback on Sunday Night Football every week. You want good football. Him every week. Needs to be
I like him. I do too, but I don't know.
The guy throws a lot of completed passes. It's not always to his team.
Right, and
it's fantastic. It's fantastic. But yeah,
you got to go Bowers at the 1.
Bowers 1.
You have to go Bowers at the 1.
22.
He's 22. I think Jency showing up is going to bring opportunity for Bowers.
I think he's going to.
I think Jacoby Myers is going to bring more opportunities for Bowers. I think Myers is a slept-on player as well.
No, you don't, because I had him in my redraft and you didn't.
Well,
so
I don't.
Bad take on you again.
Bad take. That was before I knew.
A lot of cold takes.
That was before I knew that he was going to be a dog again. I had him last year.
Yeah, and you didn't. You're the idiot.
But it didn't work out for me because Aiden O'Connell was throwing it to Bowers.
He still was good, dude.
Yeah,
Myers is still a 20.
No, I'm not. Yeah, well,
you can't. Yeah, so no. Bowers,
you can't. I don't even know if you can argue the top 3.
You can't. There's no way.
I don't know if you can. I mean,
there's no way.
After hearing that contract with Kittle, you might be able to argue Kittle into that mix.
You could move Kittle up, but I feel like you'd have to follow him up with like a craft. Like you'd almost have to go
follow him up with a craft.
Well, okay, my bad.
Jeepers, more like a Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, you'd have to follow him up with
Kincaid.
So you'd have to follow him up with somebody young, or I guess you have the option. I mean, if he does, I mean, he probably has a minimum 2-3 years on his contract, or 2-3 years of playing. You could go Kittle, draft some just kind of mediocre
younger guy
talent. Well, you could just draft some mediocre talent, and then your rookie draft next year.
So pretty much what you're saying, you could go Kittle and then snag like a Likely.
Yeah. No, seriously though,
would
like,
be
right?
Ideally because Mark Andrews.
I like that what you did there, likely and ideally. I don't think ideally is a word. I think you just started rhyming like Dr. Seuss for no reason.
No, seriously, I would take that. Would be a nice play.
Yeah,
for sure. I think Kittle, you move him down a little more. I really do. I think you almost got to flip him with Warren.
I think you could. I think you could take Kittle.
Wow.
I think you could take Kittle at the. I don't know if I take him any more than the 4. Maybe.
No, but we're gonna be really pressed when the next 5 years he is just still an absolute dog.
Yeah,
and we'll be talking about it next year.
Kittle could be a league winner.
Like, I agree.
Quick, like I agree. Right now, again, you don't want to take a tight end first couple rounds, 2-3 rounds. But if Kittle's sitting there, and I don't even know how, I haven't done enough mock drafts to really know where Kittle would fall. But
I haven't, dude. I botched the tight end every time.
He could fall into your lap.
Except in my other dynasty, I took Brock Bowers. My God, the guys I play with are stiffs. So that was nice.
Yeah, no, I think there's a lot of good takes there on that one.
I think so, and I
think these tight end episodes have been our bread and butter. Even though I know you weren't super excited to do them, but I think
I wasn't super excited because it's hard for me to value tight ends after the first 6.
I think
after the first 6.
Not gonna lie, just doing this, I feel like I value him more now.
I agree. I also agree. Like before this, I'm like, it's fine if I get a Cheeks in the 15th.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now it's like, maybe I need to change my draft strategy and even for dynasty wise, like I need to look and be like, we're coming into the 3rd round.
Yeah.
Who's there?
Yep.
Who knows? There might be there's a lot of value sitting at the 3rd, depending on if it's super flex. We're running a super flex, so there's obviously going to be a lot of quarterback value in a super flex there, and we're going to be talking about that here shortly.
Yeah, quarterbacks after, so the week after these tight ends.
Yep, we're going to run quarterbacks.
Going to be your quarterbacks. I think we're either going to do a 12 through 1 or a 10 through 1. We're not really sure. We're not. I mean, there's no really point doing 20 through 1 because
where are you gonna? Yeah.
It's just that's just splitting hairs at that point. But we'll see what we think, and we'll go from there. And
For sure.
yeah,
For sure.
and the season's getting closer.
Dude,
every
it's
day,
getting
dude.
so close.
Every day,
Training
so.
camp, it's ready to go, rock and roll. Scary Terry not showing up, ready for a contract.
That's not showing up.
That's terrifying for Jaden Daniels. Like everybody's like in the dynasty, everybody's like Daniels in a super flex at least. Everybody's like Daniels at the 1, 2, 3 question mark, and Terry gone. Daniels at the back of the second.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, or the beginning of or end of the first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm excited. These drafts for dynasty and even redraft are just going to be electric, and we're getting excited. Hopefully, you guys are getting excited. Like you said in the last one, shoot us with a subscribe if you like it. I don't know, you might not. That's fine.
Still subscribe,
but it's fine if you don't like it. It is what it is, But yeah, that's our dynasty 10 through 1. We're going to be hitting it with the redraft. Quarterbacks, we'll figure out what we got shaking there, and I'm gonna be doing a lot of mock drafts here coming up. I gotta get ready because when's our draft? One of our drafts in 3 weeks from Sunday.
Yeah, 3 weeks from Sunday.
Like, if I don't have 20 mocks in, we got something going on. Like, I did one before this, and it shook out pretty decent for a half PPR, tight end premium league. But
don't do half PPR leagues; they suck.
This is my first one.
They suck. I don't.
We'll see.
We'll see. So, all right, you guys have a good one.
All right, bye.
Thank you for listening to the Night Shifters podcast. If you enjoyed, please give us a like, and we will see you in the next episode.